Hey guys, welcome to Silicon Valley Girl and welcome to Working From Home. Comment down below if you recently joined the Work From Home squad, and it's a reality in San Francisco. A lot of people were asked to work from home, and a lot of people are actually DMing me and asking me, how is it even possible to stay productive while working from home? I'm gonna share my tips because I've been doing that since the age of 23. We have an office in South San Francisco, but all the work that's related to creating content, creating my own courses is happening right here in my home office. Tip number one, you have to create a schedule. And the benefit here is that it doesn't have to be 9 to 5 kind of schedule. Yes, you need to be present to chat to your team. Yes, maybe you need to join some meetings or call your clients, but you can really optimize your day around times when you're the most productive. There is a very useful chart that you can create by yourself. So you have your x-axis, which is time during the day, 9 a.m., 10 a.m., 11 a.m. And the y-axis is your productivity. And you give yourself a grade from 0 to 10. So for example, 9 a.m., you just woke up, or maybe you woke up like a couple hours ago, but you're not yet ready to go to work and you're still like in the middle of transitioning from sleep into being active, and you give yourself a 2. I'm a late riser. I wake up at 8 to 9 a.m. depending on what time Emily wakes up. And then for example 11 a.m. that's when you're most productive, and you give yourself a 9 or a 10, and you watch yourself for a week, and then you realize what other times during the day when you're most productive, and you build your schedule around them. So 7 to 9 a.m. I take care of myself, 9 to 11 I'm the most productive, I do the hardest tasks, then I have my lunch, then I'm working again, but this is maybe jumping on calls with people. So build your schedule based on when you're the most productive. Keep your work time and personal time separate. That means if you have to do your grocery shopping, if you have to check your Instagram, if you have to check your Facebook, create a special time slot for that. But don't mix your personal time with your work time. The next tip is to treat working from home as if you're working from an office, which means change every morning. Don't work in your pajamas, because you're gonna be so relaxed. You will get out of bed, you will take your laptop, do something, and then because you're still in your pajamas, you'll be like, maybe I should go back and watch Netflix, and there wouldn't be this obstacle. You can just go straight into bed because you're wearing your pajamas. So what I've noticed, what really works for me is, yes, changing into decent clothes and putting on my makeup. So if you're a girl or if you wear makeup, try that. Even having slight makeup on makes me more productive, makes me more energetic and more willing to work, because I treat this day as a working day and not some kind of holiday when I can just spend all day in my pajamas and not wearing any makeup and not brushing my hair. Many of you guys might be upset right now that you have to work from home. Maybe you have your favorite colleagues that you like to chat to, or maybe you just love commuting because it's a time for you to meditate or listen to an audiobook. But there are a lot of positive things about working from home. First, you save time in commuting. You get to eat what you cooked, and pre-cooked meals are the healthiest. And you don't spend time on small talks throughout the day, because you see people, you want to chat with them, and then you lose an hour, but most importantly, you lose a lot of energy. And I would say by working from home, you save maybe couple of hours, maybe 3 hours of energy that you can invest in things. And a lot of people actually shared that they're using this quarantine as an opportunity to start their own YouTube channel. And I've recently launched my YouTube course, Grow from 0 to 100,000 followers and make over $10,000 a month. This is one of the best courses I've seen so far, because it has all of the knowledge on YouTube that I've accumulated since the end of 2014. And this is when I started my Russian channel. By the way, it took me over 2 years to reach 100,000 on my first channel. It took me a little over a year to reach 100,000 on my second channel, and it took me around 140 days to reach 100,000 on this channel, because I knew how the channels function, because I knew how YouTube works. And if you think it's the same audience, it's not. It's they're all in different languages, and 2 of my English channels have very different topics that I talk about. So I've shared everything that I know in the course, and if you're thinking that this is your time to double down on YouTube, this is a great course to take. And I also have a course for complete beginners if you don't know how to shoot videos, if you don't know what to talk about. The links will be below. I'm giving you a special discount just for people who watch this video. Check out the links below. The next very important thing, and I've only started doing this like a year ago, I actually created a workspace for myself. So a couple of years ago, we lived in a 1-bedroom apartment, and I didn't have a separate desk for work. I only had our dining table. So what happened? Every morning I would wake up, my laptop would be on our dining table, I would make myself breakfast, I would make myself a cup of tea, and I will start working. And in half an hour, I would realize that my oatmeal is already half frozen because it's been standing on my desk for a while. My cup of tea is already cold, so I didn't have proper breakfast, I didn't have proper tea, and I cannot commit to my work 100% because I'm still hungry, so I have to stop, I have to cook something else. And then I realized that I really need to have a separate desk or a separate room. We have co-working spaces in our building. They don't really work for me because I like to be alone because I'm making videos. I don't like people watching and listening to me and making noises in the background. So the best thing is having a separate room, like a home office, or just having a separate desk would really help. And the rule should be never bring food on your desk, only a cup of tea maximum, because otherwise you know what's gonna happen. The next tip is to have a to-do list, which really helps you throughout the day. And the rule that I have is I only put 5 things on that to-do list, because during the day a lot of things are gonna come up and a lot of situations will happen that you did not expect. So I have 5 tasks. I always check them off once I complete the task because it gives me additional dopamine and I'm like, yes, I'm doing well, I'm progressing throughout my day. And Saturday and Sunday would be the days when I would sit down and create that schedule throughout my week. That also gives me this feeling of knowing what I'm doing. You know that sometimes you have so many things going on in your life and you're like, oh my god, I have to do this, this, and that, and you're trying to keep everything in your head. But once you spread all the tasks out throughout your week, you're like, okay, tomorrow I'm only accomplishing this, this, and that, and I feel confident in what I'm doing. I feel that there is enough time, and I feel that I can be truly dedicated to the tasks. Another tip is to prepare your meals in advance. For example, you decided that 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. is your personal time, and this is when I would really focus on thinking what you're gonna eat the next day. Maybe start soaking your oats in water and put them in the fridge. Make a soup for tomorrow, cook something, or at least have a plan of what you're gonna eat the next day. Because the next day you don't want to stop at 12 p.m. thinking, oh my god, I'm hungry, maybe I should cook something, and then you start cooking and then it takes 2 hours, and then you have your meal, and then you have your insulin spike, and then you're like, oh my god, I feel so tired, probably I should lay down for an hour, and then the day is over and you're like, oh my god, how can you ever work from home? You can work from home, and sometimes you're even more productive working from home if you follow my simple rules. And the last but not the least, don't try to combine 2 things together, like watching your baby and working, or watching a show on Netflix and working, because you are not dedicated at this time. I used to do this a lot, by the way. When I was at school, I would switch on my TV and there were a lot of cartoons going on, and I would just watch cartoons and make my homework. But what I also understand right now in retrospective is that the homework wasn't too important and it wasn't too complicated, and the cartoons were really easy to understand. Now if I watch something on Netflix, it's normally a documentary which I'm really interested in, and if I'm working on my project, so I want to be 100% attentive to details. So never ever do that. So schedule your time. Maybe if you want to watch Netflix, then 7 to 8 p.m. you watch your show and then you're back to work. That was it from me, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please smash the like button if you enjoyed this content. If you're not yet subscribed, the red button is below. And I will see you very soon in the next videos, and I'm looking forward to reading your comments about how you're transitioning from working in the office to working from home. See you soon, and bye-bye.